Bienvenidos. Welcome. This is Spanish 1 and Module 1, Módulo 1. Mi vida y yo, my life and me. Mi vida y yo. Un viaje se mide mejor en amigos que en millas. A trip is measured best in friends than in miles. Let's discover. Welcome to Spanish. Let's start by our exciting journey. We're going to discover our first three Spanish-speaking countries, Mexico, Guatemala, and El Salvador. Select each country to learn more about it. México, la nacionalidad, the nationality, mexicano. La capital, the capital, la Ciudad de México. La moneda, the country's money, el peso. Datos importantes, important facts. If you're invited to a home in Mexico, it is customary to bring a gift like white flowers. Don't bring marigolds because they symbolize death in Mexican culture. Mexico has its own Grand Canyon called Barrancas del Cobre, Copper Canyon. It is located in Chihuahua and was formed by 6 rivers that converge in the Rio Fuerte, Strong River. Guatemala, la capital, the capital, la ciudad de Guatemala, la nacionalidad, the nationality, guatemalteco, la moneda, the country's money, el quetzal. Datos importantes, important facts. Guatemalans often wave goodbye by raising their hand palm faced in, as if they are waving to themselves. If invited to a Guatemalan household, it is appropriate to bring flowers, but avoid bringing white ones. They are usually used at funerals. If you can pronounce it, why not visit Chichacastenango, also known as Chichi? This location is most famous for its colorful marketplace. El Salvador. The capital, la capital, San Salvador. The nationality, la nacionalidad, salvadoreño. La moneda, the country's money, el dólar de los Estados Unidos. So that's US dollars for El Salvador too. Datos importantes, important facts. In El Salvador, do not give scissors or knives as gifts. Both signify a desire to sever your relationship. In El Salvador, a gift of a bouquet of roses is always warmly received. La Libertad, approximately 30 minutes from San Salvador, is favored by surfers from all over the world. Located on the Pacific Ocean, it offers massive waves nearly all year long. To read everything in one place, we click on the text version and the same information is there. Let's go on to number 2. Checklist. Ready to practice your Spanish? Use the checklist to help you track your progress as you continue your adventure with Spanish language. Check out the checklist and then let's talk. The time column in the checklist is a total time estimate that includes all tasks in each lesson and assessment. Collaboration opportunities. Each segment of the course has a collaboration opportunity. The collaboration may be completed at any time prior to taking the segment exam. Interacting with your classmates and instructor to discuss the content of the course will allow you to practice and improve your Spanish and help you succeed in this course. Objetivos, objectives. The course is organized by topics. This module focuses on greetings, geography of Spanish-speaking countries, common expressions, numbers, the alphabet, and colloquial speech in Spanish-speaking countries. Un viaje se mide mejor en amigos que en millas. A trip is measured best in friends than in miles. Identify important information about Spanish-speaking countries. ¿Se habla español aquí? Is Spanish spoken here? Identify where Spanish is spoken. Identify benefits of learning a second language. ¿Cómo estás? How are you? Identify needed vocabulary necessary to greet people. Use greetings and expressions in simple situations. Understand greetings expressions in a simple conversation. Use tú or usted appropriately. Participate in conversation using greetings expressions. Compare and contrast greetings. ¿Cómo te llamas? What is your name? What are you called? Identify needed vocabulary necessary for introductions. Use introduction expressions in simple situations. Understand introduction expressions in a simple conversation. Participate in conversation using introduction expressions. Use polite expressions. Identify the difference between tú and usted. Identify usages of names in Spanish-speaking countries. ¿De dónde eres? Where are you from? Identify needed vocabulary to share basic information about self. Use vocabulary to share basic information about self with others. Understand basic information about self in a simple conversation. Participate in conversation using basic information about self to share with others. Use numbers 0 to 10 to ask and respond to simple questions. Vamos a escribir. Let's write. Make the sounds of the Spanish alphabet to improve your pronunciation. Identify similarities and differences between the Spanish and the English alphabets. Use basic punctuation in Spanish. Conversemos. Let's converse. Let's talk. Participate in conversation using greetings expressions. Participate in conversation using introduction expressions. Participate in conversation using basic information about self to share with others. Compare and contrast greetings. Make the sounds of the Spanish alphabet to improve your pronunciation. Discuss the benefits of learning a second language. ¿Quién eres? Describe personality and physical traits. Identify needed vocabulary to describe personality and physical traits. Use vocabulary to describe personality and physical traits. Understand description using personality and physical traits. Participate in conversation using personality and physical traits. Connect some borrowed words, true cognates and false cognates, to their meanings when reading. Recognize true and false cognates in Spanish and compare to own language. ¿Cuántos años tienes tú? How old are you? How many years do you have? Identify needed vocabulary to share basic information about self. Use vocabulary to share basic information about self with others. Understand basic information about self in a simple conversation. Participate in conversation using basic information about self to share with others. Use numbers 0 to 31 to ask and respond to simple questions about birthday and age. Compare birthday celebrations with own. Módulo examen. Exam for the module. Demonstrate command of the Spanish language and related culture by asking and answering questions related to greetings, names, addresses, age, and descriptions. Demonstrate command of the Spanish language and related culture by orally asking simple questions and presenting information about yourself. Demonstrate command of the Spanish language and related culture by writing a paragraph about yourself. Travel South America. It's a vintage travel poster. Congratulations, you have finished this lesson. To start your next adventure, take a preliminary examination with questions related to the content of the module to see what you already know. Do not worry, this evaluation will have very little impact on your final grade of the course, but it will give you a clue of the knowledge that you will get in this module. It will also help you to understand how you will be assessed at the end of the module and course. Complete assessment 101.00. Un viaje se mide mejor en amigos que en millas. This preliminary examination covers material for this module.